Hello Datacruit users, my name is Adam and in this video I would like to show you workflow of hiring processes module. We will start at module jobs. Here in the list you have all the jobs created in your database and we will take a closer look on project manager job. In the video job adding and publishing, I've shown you how to publish the job outside from Datacruit through jobs.datacruit.com and I will apply through jobs.datacruit.com as a candidate and I will show you after how to process these candidates on project manager job. So if I preview the advertisement of this job through jobs.datacruit.com, that's how a candidate can see it through Facebook or LinkedIn, wherever you post it, and candidate can apply for this position. If I apply for this position as a candidate, I just fill my name, my last name, email address, phone number. I upload my CV. I agree to be informed about more jobs offers. I'm not Robert. I will send that application. There is the information for me about that the data has been successfully sent and I can close it. Now if I come back to the database and I want to process the candidates on project manager position, I can take a look here in the list. There is 6 candidates on this position, 5 of them is active, so I can click on these numbers and I can jump directly to hiring processes module, or I can use this button to take a look on the candidates on project manager position. Here on the top is my reaction from Pavel on project manager job, and if we take a look to overview of hiring process list, I can get the information from there that it's from jobs.datacruit.com source. I can rate the candidate for this position. I can set when feedback is going to be sent to the candidate. I can put this hiring process on hold. And the most important section of the whole hiring process module is right here, statuses of hiring process. Candidate Pavel applied on this job through jobs.datacruit.com, so his status is to be reviewed. Somebody needs to review Pavel and decide what's going to be next step. Okay, as I told you on the beginning, we have 6 candidates placed or involved in hiring process on this position, and 5 of them was active. You can see here Petr has a red color. Okay, the red color indicates placed candidate, and if we take a look on the hiring process of Petr, you can see the hiring process is separated into 3 levels. Yellow level indicates long list, green indicates active candidate, and red color indicates placed candidate. And you can get this overview of the statuses of in the certain hiring process of the candidate straight away in the list of candidates. So if we take a look back on Pavel, and I will go through the whole hiring process with you. As you know, Pavel sent a CV with his application through jobs.datacruit.com, and I can find out his CV in documents list. Here I can take a look on his CV. It's like preview. I can download Pavel's CV to my computer as well, but just to assess the candidate, the preview is enough for me for now. So I jump back to overview of hiring processes list, and I have decided to move Pavel forward in the hiring process. In this case, I need to use this button, Add Hiring Processes Status. Okay. In case of negative result about the candidate, after you check the CV, you can reject the candidate by this button, or there is one more negative reason to finish or to end the hiring process right on the beginning that the candidate will refuse Okay, we will take a look on it a bit later. So, as I said now, I need to move Pavel forward, and let's say I want to plan the interview with Pavel, okay? So, uh, first of all, I want to speak with Pavel by myself, so I will plan internal interview with recruiter, that's me. I will set the date and time, and I will save it. After interview with Pavel, I consider him as a very interesting candidate, and I want to plan interview with client. Okay, so that's again add hiring process to the status. In this windows, there is always the next logical step what can happen. Okay, so you need to just check what are the options. You should find all the options what you want uh, to fill in. And as I said, I want to plan interview with client. Okay, this is very important checkbox because this checkbox CV sent will change the color of the candidate from yellow to green, and candidate became active. Okay, so I check this checkbox, I will save it, and as I said, now you can see Pavel is active because CV is out, and now I can plan the interview with client. Okay, so I will just set the date for interview, let's say Monday at 3 p.m. and I can write some additional notes. And now I want to send the email invitational to Pavel about that interview what I just planned. Okay, so I will go to communication list and I will send an email to Pavel. I just need to choose the right template what you can create in administration module, and you can see how it can be done in a different video. So there is email address to Pavel. I can send copy to my colleague, or I can send a copy to me. There is subject of template, the text with the date and time of the interview. And if I send it, I can see the email which was sent to Pavel in a communication list. I can filter the communication only for this interview or for all communication with the candidate. Okay, so now I come back to overview of hiring process, and let's say the interview with client was very successful and they want to send offer to the candidate, which is the next logical step again. Okay, or you can plan a second interview, but in this case we want to send offer to candidate. We will set the date, we can add some notes, and we will set this status. Okay, let's say candidate accept the offer, and we just need to set the placement as a next step. So candidate is ready to start, and he will start on the 1st of May. Okay, I can insert the timestamp as well. It will insert the name of the recruiter, the date and the time. As you can see, Pavel is now indicated by red color because he is placed, and we just finished or we just went through the whole hiring process all the way to the placement. Now I will show you one more example how to reject candidate. There is candidate Jiří, and I can see candidate sources recommendation. I can check the documents of Jiří. There is CV, so I can take a look on the CV, and I found out that the Jiří is not fit for that position or job. Okay, so I just decided to reject Jiří right after I looked on his CV. Okay, there is the reason of the rejection, not fit. I can set the date of rejection. I can again put some note or a timestamp, and I will save it. It will give a not fit status to Jiří, And as you can see, Jiří became black. That means inactive candidate. I want to send rejection to Jiří straight after as well by email. So I just need to select the right template for it. Subject feedback after interview. You can set it in administration, as I said you before. And there is the text of the rejection. I send it. It was sent. You can see it in the communication list for this interview, and that's it. One more thing, what I would like to show you just briefly is invoicing list. Here you can set up invoicing. I think there is not much need to explain. You can set invoice sharing with another user, or you can set up invoice payments. Thank you for your attention, and see you next time.